Hello, welcome everybody. This is the Family Audio Podcasting Project, Part 4. Today we'll be looking at sound mixing and exporting your podcast. So what we've done is we've recorded our podcast in GarageBand. We've done the sound recording, we've added sound effects, we've added some music, and by now we've even done a bit of the trimming and editing and having everything ready to go. So essentially what we want to have is, all the tracks ready to mix. So we have them all laid out with our vocal tracks. We have some ambient tracks. I have some music here, some sound effects that I picked, and it's all ready to go. Now to see, for any kind of fine tuning that you still want to do prior to mixing, we can just really go in here. We can squeeze with our fingers to go, enlarge things. So it's really great. So we can really, be able to show and do that. So that's really great that we can actually zoom in and see what's going on. So what we would need to do is basically here on our right, we have these track faders. So all of these represent the kind of overall level of each track. And what we'll do is we're just going to set levels so that we can have a great overall mixing leveling, that everything can still be heard, but we want to make sure that we're not missing anything. That's really the objective, is making sure that we can hear everything. So by having each track and you mix it, it allows you to what's called level it. And then it can be optimized for your audience to hear each element and really get into the story. And that's something that's really fun. You want to really get your audience right into the story and everything. So let's explore some of the sound mixing and how this can work. So it's going to go right into here in GarageBand. And what I'll do is we can just go right to the beginning here. So I'm just going to have the cursor right in the beginning. And then as I play, it was a bright, sunny summer day. Hey, what type of bird was that? So we can hear everything, and what we want to then do is, we can adjust levels. So watch this as I adjust a little bit of my outdoor ambience. It was a bright, sunny summer day. Hey, what type of bird was that? I'm not sure, but it sure was fast. That must be the new neighbors. They always have their music playing loud in their car. I wish they would keep it down since it scares all the birds away. So the music's getting a little bit loud there. So I'm gonna just hit play. Fast. That must be the new neighbors. They always have their music playing loud in their car. I wish they would keep it down since it scares all the birds away. Once the music stops, more birds fly and land on the tree branch. Julie and Frank watch. The bird wrestles with a worm. So again, that bird is a little bit loud there. So I'm just going to lower that track down a little bit and just rewind and play again. Julie and Frank watch. The bird wrestles with a worm in her mouth. Imagine eating a worm for dinner. I wish. My mom is making kale salad tonight. Julie squirms as the bird flies away with the worm. Perfect. So, it's that simple. It's just a matter of watching it, rewatching it, playing with the levels, and getting everything so that you can hear it. And really, it just takes time. You want to rewatch it probably about a dozen times, or replay it, I should say, and watch through and see, how your levels are, and go from there. So once we're happy with this mix, what we do then is we're going to go back to this the home screen here. So we're going to just go right up to this button over here, and I'm going to hit that. That's going to take us back out into here. And then what we want to be able to do is this GarageBand shows us the 5 items that we have. So in this case, it's the one I'm working on right now. It's called My Song 5. That's our podcast. Then what I'm going to do is hit select, and it lets me choose which one I want to export. I'm going to hit that. So now I've chosen My Song 5, and I'm going to hit share. Then I'm going to choose song. Tap on that. And then we can choose the type of quality. So there's different qualities. There's low, medium, high. There's a highest quality that's for iTunes. There's an Apple lossless, uncompressed wave. So, generally the high quality, that default is great. You can always go to highest quality if you want to. So I'm just going to choose the high quality. Then I'm going to hit share. And then I can decide where I want it. And in this case, I'm just going to go to Gmail. So it's going to export the song. And then once it's ready, I'm going to be able to email it. So the great thing is once it's ready to share, it's exported the song, and now it exists as a M4A, so it's a playable file. Then simply just email it out to yourself, and then you're ready to go. So then you receive the song, and this is what it will end up looking like. So I'm just going to go to the actual email and click on the song. And this is what you have. You have a fully playable M4A file. Let's play. It was a bright, sunny summer day. Hey, what type of bird was that? I'm not sure, but it sure was fast. That must be the new neighbors. They always have their music playing loud in their car. I wish they would keep it down since it scares all the birds away. Once the music stops, more birds. Perfect. So that's, that's enough to just play back. So that's what we've done. So we've exported it. You can send it yourself. You can airdrop it. And the beauty is, that's how you can finish your podcast. So we've done the mixing, we've leveled everything. So this is the final part 4 assignment. You want to mix your podcast, ensure all the elements can be heard to help tell the story. Then you want to share and export the podcast, post your podcast, and share it with the world. So thanks again for joining us on this podcast project. And then for more videos and webinars, you can visit tbmcs.ca. So again, my name is Tom Strnad. Thanks for joining us on this podcasting workshop. And please finish up your podcast and post it. Can't wait to hear them.